everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chang here and today we're going to do yet a property review. It is Park Regent by the water in Desa Park City. So this is a very nice development. Park Regent consists of 2 towers for a total of 505 units. And if you notice, right, okay, maybe here it's not so obvious because we're too close, it's actually cascading. Within the block itself, we have multiple stories within for all these different pillars, of both towers. Smallest unit that you have here are 800 square feet plus. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 plus 1 bathroom. And the largest unit, 4,000, close to 5,000 square feet, that is a 4 plus 1 bedroom unit. So yes, very excited. Looks ultra grand. Desa Park City, well known. Actually, Desa Park City is a relatively young township, if you ask me. It's only 20 years plus, can you imagine? And yet is undoubtedly one of the best, if not the best, township within KL and possibly within Malaysia itself. We talk about facilities, location, amenities, property gain tax, property appreciation, and even property rental demand. This Desa Park City, spot on, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to cross the road first. Yes, the best, one of the best townships, Desa Park City. So yes, without further ado, let's head in. Stepping into the development, we have just gotten through the guardhouse. Look at the architecture. Very quiet Saturday afternoon. So there are multiple lift lobbies, if you notice. And that's because all these units, right, they have their own private lift lobby. Hence, in the private lift lobby system, right, the condo, right, you need multiple lifts to service each and every unit. So that's the lift lobby that we'll be tagging up to, lobby A1. Yeah. Security, you basically scan. Thank you. Automatically opens up. I like this. Let's go. Stepping out of the lift, we are on the 8th floor, and immediately you're greeted by a huge, nice private lift landing area. Look at this. And look at the tiles, the finishes for the floor for this area. Marble tiles. Very bright because you've got these huge window panels looking up, and that's the facilities floor beneath on level 4. So even this area, I would estimate this is about 150 to 200 square feet. This is part of the build-up, by the way, in case you're wondering. This huge area here. There are 2 doors. One leads to the refuse room, and this leads to the kitchen, which we'll check out later from within. So this is a fire-rated door. Yeah. Electrical riser room. Not much to see here. Okay, let's head inside. So all this you can decorate. It's all within your unit, goes to your unit build-up. And the unit that we're going to review today, this is a type E1A with a build-up of 2,900 square feet plus, 3 plus 1 bedrooms, 4 plus 1 bathrooms, and a living and family room. So I'm just stepping in. Wow, this door is huge. It's heavy. I wonder how wide is this door. Look at the door. So you have a ABB video intercom. do I... Okay, better not messed it up. Schneider electric switches, and this is the powder room. And even entering into the unit, right, I have to put on this nice slippers so that I do not damage the marble flooring and the timber flooring in the bedrooms. No lashes, there are no light fixtures, so it's a bit dark. But yeah, very nice. And even this vanity top, natural stone. It's branded Villeroy and Bob. 1748. This is a German brand. Very, very premium brand. Look at the balcony. Nice. So that's the central part, central lake. Yeah. And hence why this is called a Park Regent by the water. This floor on the 4th floor. Here, it's basically soil and they've covered it up. So basically you can do some gardening. I've opened up these sliding doors in advance, but this is huge and solid. Massive. Timber powder coated. This powder coated. And this is not your normal glass also. This is basically low E glass or low emissivity. Essentially it's a special glass which comes already powder coated rather. So it reduces heat coming in. Not just reducing the visible light, but also cutting off harmful UV rays and infrared. Low E glass. This is supposed to be premium glass. And even this, notice how it doesn't slam, right? This aluminium powder coated. See, effortlessly. Nice. So this is your living room. Daikin. So the air conditioner, ceiling mount, vents. This is a multi-split unit obviously. So it covers your whole living and also a dining area here. This is the dry kitchen. Again, natural stone, look at that. All this covered, provided. Dry kitchen Bosch. Appliances for your fridge, 5-star. I think all, even the aircons all are inverter. With hood and hob. And an oven. Tekka. Oh, clean gun. So this is a food dispenser machine. Yeah. This is very rare. Basically a food waste dispenser. It grinds the food. You power it on, you know, all the small food. It basically grinds it. And yeah, you're not supposed to put in big food, but those small food, you can just basically grind it and then it'll degrade and then it can go together with the water. premium stuff, premium stuff. This is what you mean by a premium development. And you got not just one, but two balconies. So you got another balcony at this end. This is the other part. Low rise. Only on the 8th floor. Yeah, not too high up. But because you know all these are low rise, right? Landed. So the view is unobstructed. Imagine if you have it at a higher view, you know, this development goes as high as 40 plus stories, or 50 plus if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Again, it's cascading, you know, different stories, different heights for the building itself. Okay, wait. So much things to see, I get confused. Yes, let's explore the kitchen. So this is the wet kitchen. This nice door. Okay, I'm not gonna close it, it'll be too dark. Yeah, it's a glass see-through, so it helps a lot. You can cut off the fumes. At the same time, if you want light to come in, oh, it opens all the way to the in. Nice. Yeah. Tiles all the way to the top. 9 feet. Based on the tiles you can see. 9 feet. Got lower windows here. With tempered glass. Another glass door. Allows light to come in. So this is your yard area. Where 2 water outlets. What would that be for? One is the washing machine. The other I can't figure out. What would you need two washing machines? Probably, I don't know. You reach that level, right? You know, you just need more machines. This door leads out to the lift lobby. So this is where, if let's say you come back directly, you know, your maid has a lot of things to carry directly to the kitchen. This is the maid's room. The maid's room is a little bit small, I think. It's just nice 7 feet. And there's this folding door instead of a more traditional door. But the maid has a very nice bathroom. Look at that. For a maid's bathroom, man! This is wow! Look at the fittings. It comes with a nice privacy screen, right? So these are privacy screens, right? You can take your bath, you know, don't need to worry. If the light's on, people can't really see through. No worries. Yeah, Trinity. Very nice. Again, this is only the maid's bathroom. And it's probably nicer than a lot of bathrooms for the normal range windows. This is what being premium is all about. This leads up to your aircon latch, which houses the multi-split unit. It's almost as tall as me, to be honest. This is at least 1.6. Can imagine the weight of this. Daikin. I'm not sure which model is this, but wow, it's big. Okay, let's check out the rooms. Okay, before I check out the room, you have the living room. Sorry, this is the family room, not the living room, the family room, yeah. So again, you got aircon vents here, controlled by the multi, goes back to the multi split unit. And you got data points here also. You have data points in your living, even here also, for your dining. So interesting, they have really a lot of data points, which can only mean one thing: you can get good Wi-Fi throughout your house. Look. First bedroom. Even the door is solid. Proper solid timber doors. And look at that. Solid timber flooring, of course. Almost wall to wall. Little bit here. All are fixed panels except for this one. Data point. And the wardrobe. Look at that. Look at that. To put your watches, you know. Boti. Of course, soft close. And it's by Bloom. Branded accessories. Soft close. And this is the soft close system. So you just push it. What's this? So you bring down your clothes, right? Those that you hang up. Look at that. Villeroy and Bob, again branded. Natural stone top. And one interesting thing about this water, right, is that it has hot and cold centralized. So even the bathroom, forget about the shower, of course it has hot water. Even this sink here has hot water. This is what luxury living is all about. So very, very similar. This is another bedroom. The rooms uses individual split unit aircons. Lake view. Okay, I don't think so. Oh, I think it's pretty much the same. It's a bit dark. Yeah, it's late in the afternoon, close to 5. Look at that. It's huge. I'm pretty sure I can open this up. Yep. Marble wall tiles. And even this, right? Dolma cover. Branded. Everything is branded. My gosh. Crazy. I don't recall even luxurious development in KLCC being so nice, to be honest. I really don't. And this, interestingly, is basically a emergency exit, which brings me to my stairs. So you got an emergency exit directly from your unit. Yeah. You don't need to go to your main door, you know, to go to the stairs. There's one. Yes, of course, you can access that emergency exit, but you have an emergency exit directly from your house itself. And this is the master. Nice. I'm just lost for words. Solid timber flooring. It feels so good. Okay, it's a bit dark. What a pity. Again, there's just so much to see and so much to explore because it's dark. Okay. Bathroom. Look at the mirror. And of course, you have a bathtub. Look at that. So yes, that sums up the review of this extremely sexy unit. 2,900 plus, close to 3,000 square feet. It's just gorgeous. You know, the finishing, everything. The materials used, the layout. You notice how each unit has very, very nice views, right? You know, either faces the back or the front. There's no room which is looking internally into some yard or some crappy view. No, everything is nice. And look at the size of it. Everything is awesome. This unit's going for 4 mil plus. If you are interested, do reach out to Daniel, or if you're an owner and you are interested in selling your unit, renting out your unit, Daniel is the person to go to. He's a true specialist here in Desa Park City, okay? Now that we're finished reviewing this unit, let's head down and check out the facilities. I'm excited for that. Let's go. Okay, we're back in the unit. I forgot one small part, which I just wanted to show. This is basically where they store. It's a storeroom essentially. Doubles up as a storeroom, but essentially it has your DB box and also your other electrical items. So of course this is your DB box that we're all very familiar with. 3-phase. With the single line diagram there. This is your connectivity, your data points. So your fibre comes here. This is where your fibre terminates. You can subscribe to either your TM, Unify, Time, or Maxis Fibre. And then these are the individual data points. Your living, family, master bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3. So all you can connect. And each room you can put, of course, mesh units to have whole home Wi-Fi coverage. And this is basically for your aircon. Yeah. Your ACCU. If you have your living, dining, family, master bedroom, bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. Yeah. Look at that. This is your individual sort of DB box for your aircon. This is how much electricity that huge, big ass multi-split outdoor unit consumes. Okay, now that we're finished covering this, let's head down to check out the facilities. Let's go! Stepping off the lift, we kick off our facilities on the highest floor. This is 43A, and you got a huge, heavy door. And that's a good reason actually. So this is a very good safety purpose, I would say, where you actually don't want kids wandering around on their own, right? And hence the amount of energy you need to push through this door. The resistance is done purposely like that, so that it's not easy. Because if you notice, all this is quite easy to climb above. And yeah, you don't want bad incidents to happen, hence that door that is done on purpose like that. But yes, what you have on top here is basically a small nice garden, a herbs garden, some small seating, and even got a sink. Okay, I want to show, besides the view, I think the other thing that I want to talk about is also this block, which enjoys the KLCC Merdeka 118 view. Yeah. So you notice this sky garden, right, is at the top of each, I don't know what I call this, column. So here you have, there also you have multiple sky gardens. Yeah. It's cascading type of architecture. There's another sky garden for above this particular, and there's also another one. Look. DPC. So yes, good way to start the video. Extremely good for this facilities floor. Now let's head down to ground floor. We are on ground floor. Back down on ground floor, yes. And this is the parking. But before we go check out the facilities there, which is basically the playground, I just wanted to show the charging facilities, because EV today is a thing, right? There's so many EVs. You have a lot of charging bays actually. Quite a number of charging bays throughout this whole development. And how these charging bays work, right? You basically, all these are, if I'm not mistaken, all these are public ones, not owned by any particular unit. You park your car here, you scan the access card from your unit, and they can be charged. At the same time, it will charge to your unit in your monthly maintenance invoice. So very smart way to go about this. You know, instead of having people to install their own individual chargers, right, at their own private parking base, they have multiples, and you only need to use your condo access card. Playground, outdoor facilities, BBQ pavilion. Okay, so this is the playground area. Yeah, and right beside me is actually Central Park. So I'm not sure you can see. Yeah, maybe at a later stage. Playground. Look at the structure. And look at this cascading waterfall. So we were up there moments ago. That is level 3A. This, of course, we are on ground floor. So you can take the stairs up, or at the end there's a lift actually to go up to level 3A. You got 2 BBQ pavilions. And Central Park, if you want to go to Central Park, you actually can go directly. You got this nice Got a nice side door here. Go all the way down. There, that's the door which leads out directly to Central Park. All this here is still within Park Regent. That door there, you can go out. Yeah. Okay. Now, anything left? Yes, there's another small facility at the other side of ground floor. So I'll just fast forward to that portion. Okay, so we are close to the front. This lobby is there, but here you essentially have meeting pods. This is a closer view to Central Park, you know, where you can bring your pets, dogs specifically. Feel so privileged, right? This particular condo, this spot. And yes, we'll head towards the main lobby. The drop-off lobby. So here, you basically have the management office. Okay, this is the management office, and towards there is the customer service center. Currently they're using it for defect. Yeah. Get a lot of people, but basically this is the drop-off lobby. Or in English, they use this sexy term, porte cochere. You know, after your entrance, this is where you turn around, and this is where you drop off. Drop off people. Let's head up to the main facilities floor on level 3A. Let's go! Stepping off the lift, we are on level 3A, which is the main facilities floor. Wow, look at that. Motion sensor, doors, lobby A1. So a fair bit of facilities that you have here. Everything is luxurious. Nice. So even the gym, look at that. TechnoGym. This is branded. This is probably one of the best in this game of fitness. TechnoGym. Very, very branded stuff. Yeah. Okay, people's exercising, and there you have a screen so you can play. I'm not sure if I can show. Let me just show. Okay, not this. I'll just show this. You can basically watch, different one. You can have outdoors, which basically shows, let's say, I don't know, France. Then start. Okay, we'll play YouTube. And that, look at that. And that's the machine simulator for stairs. You're trying to prepare for Mount Kinabalu, I don't know, hiking. This dance yoga studio. TechnoGym. I'm not a gym person, but I know TechnoGym is very, very branded. The size of this wading pool is crazy. Look at the size. It's huge. This is the main swimming pool. There, I mean, not just. This is just a lily pond. Here you can take the lift down to the ground floor. You have further facilities including the BBQ pit. We'll go there later. Let's check out a few more facilities on that side there. So all units have balconies. All, yeah. Even the smallest unit, 800 square feet plus one bedroom. For 800 square feet plus you get one bedroom only. Just shows the level of exclusivity and the premiumness. Okay, this part's a bit long, I'll just skip this part. Bathroom. Bathroom is tells a lot about how premium a place is. And you look at the bathroom, you have the steam room and also a sauna room. So one is dry heat and one is moist or wet heat, or in this instance steam. Yeah, there are lockers behind there. You have a function hall. So this is a function hall, multi-purpose hall rather. Let's check out a golf simulator, mini theatre, private dining and residence club. A few more to go. Let's go. This is the golf simulator. It's locked though for this. I'll just share photos. So you can see it looks like two golf simulators to my left and to my right. And there are some clubs inside there actually. Nice. On to my next. What do we have? Private dining and the residence club. There. That is the residence club. Residence club. So this is the residence club. So over here you got basically a pool table and a TV. Look at that. Nice. So if you want to work from home, yeah. Do some studying, some reading, this is the place to be. Nice view. This here is, if I'm not mistaken, that's already Central Park. Yeah, that's outside of Park Region. And last but not least, we got one more. We check out the private dining and the mini theatre. And this is the private dining. So again, this is locked, no issues. I'll share some photos. But you can see, right, the space and even the height. So there, you got from what I see, you got the island, and then of course all your kitchen equipment. You got your oven, your fridge, you know, fair bit of stuff. And this is the mini theatre, but it's locked, unfortunately, so we'll just have to do with photos. So yes, that sums up the review here at Park Regent by the water. What do you think about this project? To me, wow, it's certainly one of the most impressive I've ever reviewed. Never thought that it could be this nice, this luxurious. DPC itself, award-winning township, and you add on this whole, look at that, look at the terrain. My gosh, I did not notice this. But yes, such a nice condo. This Park Regent really changed and alters, my perception of luxury condo, right? The finishing, the layout, and how everything falls into place for this particular condo. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts and comments. Have you ever seen any other condo which is more impressive than this? I don't know, for me, this ranks right at the top of dream condo to live and to own, okay? And yes, if you're interested, again, do reach out to Daniel. His name and contact is below in the description. Or if you are interested in any other unit, or if you're an owner and you want to rent or sell your unit, do reach out to Daniel, okay? And last but not least, do like the video, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye!